Hello, my dear new human family. My name is Oracle Jessie, she, her, hers, and today I am at Whole Foods. Yes, again. So I'm sorry if there's background noise, but hopefully with YouTube the captions are good enough for you all to understand me. So, anyway, I am here for the new humans and the old souls, and today is Sunday, the 24th or the 25th of November, 2019. So I am going to be doing your energetic reading for the week of this Sunday, whatever day it is. And so if you are watching this video and it is no longer that same week, there's a reason why you're here, and there's a reason for you to be watching this. So I'm going to shift the camera angle here, and we are going to get started. So I've liked to get started recently. Excuse me as I shift the camera angle a little bit. I've liked to get started with look at our tools of abundance here. We've got apple for symbol of abundance, my love water. Yeah, I know it's in plastic, I'm not perfect. And a selenite right here for the energy of selenite. So let me take a look here. I've been liking these animal knowledge cards to just give us an overall message of the week, see what animal has a message for us, and see where we can get started for the week. So let's take a look and see what animal has a message for us. Ooh, we got one jumping out. Okay. This is jaguar. Let me see if I can see the camera angle here. This is jaguar. Symbolism here is wholeness, divinity, and rebirth. So I'm going to read a little bit from the back of this card. The Native American tribes of North, Central, and South America consider the jaguar, especially the Black Panther form, to wield powerful magic. Shamans would invoke the jaguar to heal diseases or exact revenge on an enemy. There's also the polarity aspect, as you can see with the black and white there. So polarity, duality, bringing itself together in wholeness for divinity and rebirth. Okay, so that's our general animal theme for this week. While I was consulting the cards that I do have and the energies I have, the fairies wanted to come out to play, and they just jumped out, a bunch of them here. I'm not going to take all of this. I'll take a look for myself, but I'm not going to take them all. If they want to come out, they can come out. Let's take a look here at the fairies and see what fairies have a message for us this week. Okay, let's take a look at this first one here. This is the Lady of Joy. So I'm seeing a lot of joy coming in for us this week, even the joy in the little things. We are going through a bunch of changes, especially with the holidays coming up. This is the week of Thanksgiving. If you are in the U.S., if you celebrate Thanksgiving, there are lots of reasons to be joyful this week. So take the time to appreciate that joy and let it bring itself forward to you naturally. Don't try to force these things, okay? It'll be easy for us to appreciate the joy naturally as it comes. Next here is going to be the returning. So a lot of us are traveling home for Thanksgiving, for the holidays, and the returning. This is very symbolic of returning home from a journey for like after knowing a lot about yourself and knowing a lot more about the world. I know this is for sure true for me. as I am traveling this week as well. So we are returning wiser, more knowledgeable, most importantly, about ourselves and then about others as well. And so with us being new humans, we new humans have activated certain elements of ourselves that our family doesn't necessarily get on board with, right? So they are, depending on how much time you spend with them, during the holidays, they're going to try to press buttons. They're going to try to get you roused just like you would have before, but you're too busy being in your own bubble of joy to allow that to happen. So just allow yourself to keep that protective bubble of joy around so that you can carry it with you, and maybe your family will ask about it, maybe they won't, maybe some will circle back later and ask about it. What have you got? I'm seeing this here. That's the symbol that's prompting this. What have you got now that you didn't have before? And you can then tell them it's peace, it's love, it's joy, it's sureness and security in myself. Yeah, I don't have it all figured out, but I know I'm on this path for a reason, and it's all going to come together for me. Okay, the next is the hidden one. I don't know if you can see. Let me get down here at an awkward angle. Yeah, people are looking at me, but I don't care. The life of a new human, right? Okay, so this is the hidden one. So we need to be careful. There is some still old energy within us. Some of us I'm seeing. So there's still some buttons that family can push. There's still some ways we can be tripped up. There's still some ways that trigger that old energy within us. So this hidden one is warning us of these areas, and these are areas for growth. So these areas aren't something to be ashamed of or to shy away from. It's just the hidden one is going to come out to show you where you can grow further and better. So don't be afraid of getting some of that tripped up. Excuse me while I take a drink of my love water here. Let's take a look at the undercurrent for the fairy deck. This is the Lady of Leprechauns here. Okay. And under that, even the Prince of Shadows. Okay. So the Lady of Leprechauns is the guardian of the little people. So this is like literally fairies, and also if you're a mother who goes home with the children to grandparents or other family members, just literally watching out for your little people, your children, and sticking up for them and sticking to your parenting principles. Maybe that is part of how your family is still able to push your buttons. I'm seeing that the lady is also really, really good at cutting through the BS and seeing the truth. That's what this crystal is about right here. She's able to cut through the BS of the old stories, the old programming. This is not serving us anymore. And we are charged with moving forward in a way that is more loving, more joyful, more compassionate than any generation has ever taken before. And this is what we are doing. We are choosing that path actively every single day so that we can shift the planet. We have no small work. She may be the guardian of the little people, but we have no small work. So we can choose to say, no, we don't subscribe to that anymore. And with the Prince of Shadows being even further under that. And then we've got Tink, of course, the little ornery one here. Yeah, and then even further, the thief. These undercurrents that are still undercurrent in society have the power, if we allow them, to take our joy and power away from us. That's only, like I said, if we allow it. So be aware that the hidden one does exist, and it can lead down the rabbit hole to the Prince of Shadows, to the thief, to Tink, the little ornery one. So don't be afraid of it. Like I said, love and compassion will win always. And so don't be afraid to show that new side of yourself, because you have internalized it, especially going into the holidays. You have internalized it. It is activated within you. These ways are only showing that which we can activate more, and how we can activate that love and compassion more. So let me move some cards around here in my staging area. I will be posting these pictures on Instagram and Facebook. So don't feel like, if I know the camera angle is really weird, so if you feel like this angle isn't really serving you, I will take better pictures, I promise. Okay, so let's take a look here at these cards. Okay, these, you've seen these before, I'm sure. If not, please feel free to check out my videos of the past if you feel called. These are the mystical shaman oracle deck. Okay, so this one called to be pulled first. This is the lower world. Yeah, just making sure. Don't be afraid to go there. So if you do guided visualized meditations, feel free to go to the lower world and ask your spirit guides, your animal guides, to show you a message, to give you a message, to give you guidance about this week ahead, going forward. This is a place to explore your fears and how they can serve you, how you can turn that shit into fertilizer, right? So don't be afraid of going there. Don't be afraid of the messages, the good diamonds that you find while you're going down there. This is still the after effects of Mercury retrograde. Mercury did go direct recently, so we are still in the after effects. And currently, Mars is in Scorpio, which means we are with Mercury retrograde happening in Scorpio. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Mars is in Sagittarius right now. So with Mercury retrograde happening in Scorpio, that was the depths of the depths, and we're still feeling the after effect of that. And so this is asking us to still go there, come out with our light shining. We are the light workers and healers, right? We are the new humans. So come out with our light shining, knowing to our fullest capacity, knowing more, fuller, better version of ourselves, knowing that we can still have this joy, even because of all this stuff that's going on around us. And Mars in Sagittarius is now forcing us into positive action. It is asking us to move forward in a way that is our positive force for good. So don't be afraid to go there. We can go there. We can do it. I'm going to pull this next card here. This is the wind energy. It's been very windy here for me where I am here in Maryland. So yeah, notice the wind, notice the air, notice the opportunities that it's bringing. For some of you, this wind could be coming from the east, which will bring new opportunities, okay? Newness. And put wind in your sails and move in this new direction. So for others, I'm seeing it'll come from the north, which might mean new financial abundance for you. or the avenue that you are using for your financial abundance is going to come to more fruition. You'll get more recognition for it. You'll get more abundance. You'll get the abundance and recognition that is coming for you, has been coming for you, that you've been investing, you've been investing your time in this for a while. The West is about emotions, going there again with the lower world, just bringing up those emotions for you and using them as a guide for your next action. Okay, so paying attention to your emotions if the wind is coming from the west. From the south, that is igniting a new fire within you, whether it be in your love life, your passion, your career, whatever. So yeah, pay attention to the wind. Ask your intuition which way the wind is blowing for you, and use that as a helping guide. Okay? So next, card number 3 here is the middle world reversed. Okay? So this middle world, if we're talking about, we had the lower world before, this middle world is our world, and the realms of other humanoids, such as the fairies. The fairyland also lives in a different dimension through the middle world. Anyway, so it is reversed. So don't pay too much attention to what society says, especially during holiday season, right? I'm in the grocery store right now, and there are still lots of stuff out for the upcoming holidays, like Christmas, right? So don't pay attention too much to what society says about what you should be doing and the timing and all that. Listen to your own inner voice. Listen to your own inner guidance about what we are going to be doing, going to be moving at this time. Even with these readings, some of you might be listening to a bunch of readings. If the reading doesn't vibe with you, it's not for you, and that's fine. Especially with my readings, please go find another reader. If you're going to listen to readings, go find another reader that vibes with you. Or sometimes just one reading is off, and that's okay. That's totally okay. If spiritual advice doesn't vibe with you, it's not for you. And so that's what our undercurrent is talking about too. Ooh, if I throw my cards everywhere. Anyway, this is the many paths. This is a reminder that there are many paths to the divine, to the goals that we want. Our inner being, our inner self, our higher self knows exactly what paths to take with the least amount of resistance for us. They have it tailored to us. We just need to align ourselves with that higher self, that higher being, that inner focus, that inner world, our inner guidepost, our inner light, our guiding light. Okay? So check in with yourself every day. Make sure that you are in alignment with what's going on, where you're going. Okay? Stay focused and allow yourself to change. It's okay to change. That's what the returning is partially teaching us, right? So it's okay to change how things, what vibes with us and what doesn't. It's okay to change how we do things. It's okay to switch our focus if we feel we need to. It's totally fine. Okay, lastly, I'm going to be using the Robin Wood Tarot here to get our last little feel for this week. So let's take a look here and see what the tarot deck has to say. This one, they say, okay. So here we go. This is the 10 of Cups. Yes, we are going home, and yes, we are going to find moments of fullness and joy. A lot of us are going to feel that overwhelming sense of joy. The world is right. Everything is going exactly the way it's supposed to, and that, yes, means we are going in the right direction. Nothing is going wrong. Nothing can go wrong, because we can never get it done. It's always going perfect, no matter what, even in the down times. Okay, card number 2 here is the Hierophant reverse. Again, this speaks of going against tradition, going against the grain, and it's okay. It's totally okay. Even if the family doesn't understand, we're too busy. We are too busy to notice if the family doesn't understand, because we are on that high, our natural high of loving our life, designing it the way we want to, and just being alive is a joy for us. And so it doesn't matter that the family doesn't understand. We can lead by example, right? Okay, card number 3 here is gonna be the 6 of Cups reversed. Okay, so this is how indicative of how the family is going to try to trip us up. This is the nostalgia. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work for us this week. We are too busy in our own little world, enjoying the family. Yes, enjoying the good things of family, enjoying the good things of our past. And it's not going to trip us up into that old energy. You're going to be able to notice the hidden one, the hidden one that can trip us up before you can even let it. Okay? Our undercurrent here, let's look, is the 6 of Pentacles. I always read the undercurrent upright. The six of Pentacles, and even further under that is the 8 of Pentacles, and even further than that is the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so lots of solid material help, first off, help and insight, and then moving forward in that and working, getting to work with the gems that you're receiving. The universe is giving you all the joy, all the abundance that you are allowing in. And with us feeling this overwhelming sense of joy, you are allowing more and more abundance to flow through you and to you from the universe, okay? So don't be afraid of using that abundance for good. I'm going to shift the camera angle here so you can see my lovely face. Excuse me. Hopefully it stays. There we go. So don't be afraid of abundance. It is safe for us healers, new humans, old souls to be abundant. I'm just recognizing and allowing myself to fully know this. So don't be afraid of that abundance. Don't be afraid of allowing yourself to fully enjoy abundance, because it is only through the clarity of our example for others that we can show, we can live connected and in our truth, in our authenticity. That's what I meant. And just connected and whole. Here we go. The wholeness. It is our divine right to have everything that we desire in this life, and to have the joy and fullness of life in life that we are after. Everything is coming to us, and it's all working out in our favor. All of it. Every single little bit. Okay, that is quite enough. Like I keep saying, the year ahead readings are coming. They are coming for the sun signs, and on Tuesday I have a travel and personal update video planned for you, so do keep an eye out for that on Tuesday. Yeah, that is it. That is out there. I love you all so much. do take care of yourself and enjoy your time with family and friends and your tribe this holiday season. Spend your time, enjoy, and the universe will bless you 10 times, 1,000 times over. I love you all. Hasta, bye-bye.